Ladies and gents, I have some great news and some updates. I have some very important dates that we should all can take consideration on the calendar of January 2020. Very important to keep these dates as, if you have invested money in stocks, if you have businesses that you were thinking of doing, or if you're not, if you're unemployed, unemployment, you're looking to get into which sector is it? Okay, so let's get started without further ado. So the first very important day that we all must know by now is January 15th is the deadline that the IRS has been stamped that, hey, you must get all of the payments of the stimulus of the $600 that was passed in December of 2020. So they have a couple days at the recording of this video. Now, keep in mind that if you don't get your payment by then via direct deposit, or a few days after that via mail or a card, there's a very high probability that you will have to claim it via your taxes. So keep in mind that already. With that being said, that leads me to my next point. The IRS has stated that this time around they will be sending out a lot more cards out via mail, since there was a lot of failures to get them direct deposited or whatnot. They're just going to be like, you know what, we're just going to send everybody that it was negated back just a gift card, not a gift card, your payment via the card, all right? Okay, that being said, I'm going to look at my notes. So roughly 2/3 or 60 to 80% of the population of the United States has received their payment some way or shape or form, or they have sent them out, and it's just a matter of going through the mailing process, and you'll receive it in a few days. But let me in your comments below if you have received yours, if you have not, or any questions. I may find some information to help you out, all right? So the next very important date for all you that have been following me is that January 17th is a very magical date for all the other, for the second or other program for small businesses. This program is the EIDL, Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program. This is a little late on the gate. So January 17th is a date that they will be releasing more information on this. So remember, there's two programs. There's the PPP program, which I already made a video. Take a look back at a history, a very detailed, very nice video. And then I will be making a video on this probably a little bit before or around the 17th to give you more details, or brief details or full details. So that's a very nice. It's another program to help small businesses. Now, the other important date that's coming up is in a few days at the recording of this video is January 14th. That's when the Biden administration and their team plan to outline the package stimulus that's going to be in the next year or two, or the next 4 years, the term that they are on right now. So we all know that it's projected, and a lot of conversations have been going, is that it's going to be piling the trillions of dollars. Biden wants to, an administration wants to get out the checkbook, the credit card, and really spend a lot of money for the benefit of bringing the economy back up, get it growing, and getting all those people back to work, which is obviously nice and whatnot. So in order for that to take place, there's two things I need to conjure. First is, on January 20th, as we all know, that's when Biden gets sworn in to be a president. So obviously, I don't need you to write that down, because we all know that date. Along with Kamala Harris, the vice president, they all need to get inaugurated and sworn in. After that, Georgia has the deadline, January 22nd. Now, they may not take as long as January 2nd, but that's a deadline where they need to certify their counts, their votes, and say, okay, all the votes that we were publicizing and whatnot, they're real, and the two Democrat Congress are indeed winners, even though a majority of them are already recognizing and whatnot. And then after that date, they'll be able to take their seats on the Senate and start getting to business. Something realistically that I've had here is that after all this events take place for the inauguration and the Congress of Georgia, is right around, I'm speculating, my opinion, that around February is when realistically we will get something going, either for the package on Congress, getting speed and whatnot. It would not surprise me if it gets strolled down or gets delayed till March because of the Congress negotiating back and forth and getting all these Republicans and Democrats on the same board and whatnot. So keep in mind. Some other information I wanted to share with you. So we know that both the Democrats have so far should win. George Biden, a few days before the elections, promised, hey, if the Democrats win, we'll give $2,000. So there's a lot of pressure on that. there's a high probability that they will. There's a lot of Democrats saying, yeah, we promise we gotta do our job so that at least we can prove to the other party that, hey, this is how things get done. I'm not picking sides or anything like that. But this, that's what one Congress said. I would have to get who said that. So that means that with the Senate and the House of Representatives and the presidency being Democratic, they have a lot of control. This control now dictates what they focus on, what they bring to the floor to vote on, and stuff like that, which is a lot of power. Versus, hey, if they bring something and like, yeah, this is a good proposal and everything, we'll just leave it on the back burner, versus the ones that they care about and that they have their interests, or whatever you want to call it. They're like, hey, we'll talk about this one, we'll vote on this one, let's get this one to the vote and to talk about it. So that's one thing. So also per the Axios newspaper, they have mentioned out and promoted that the administration of Biden will be doing the difference of the $600 and the $2,000. So, it's not going to be another $2,000. Now, this is a newspaper. They may be, who knows if the source is just one person, and hey, who are you to decide? So we're here to, in the next coming days, we'll see if it's actually what this newspaper mentioned. Also, if you do like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Share with someone that may find some value with this. If you have any suggestions or anything like that, or questions, please feel free to leave it on the comments below. I would really appreciate your support. And it's just another guy on YouTube trying to make a living and get out the word out there that I am a realtor in Illinois. And if you happen to have someone that wants to sell their property, distress or something like that, I have some connections that I can connect with an investor, and we can probably find a solution for if you're in distress. Alrighty. That being said, let me flip the page here to my other notes. Us YouTubers. Alrighty, so additionally, some quick glance, a little overview, a little insight, nothing too heavy that has been circulating out there. We know that the Biden administration and Biden, they want to give out more stimulus for small businesses. Now, we don't have a lot of detail on this. We'll have to wait until the 14th. Like I said earlier, it's going to be a big day. The stock investors are all biting nails. It's like, which way are we going to go, the stock market or which sector? So keep in touch and watch these videos that I'm going to be releasing as a week goes by. They want to give money more to local businesses and states and whatnot, so they can balance things out. They want to, in some shape or form, they want to extend the unemployment. There's been talks with some Congress, I forgot the name, out to October, and then there's like, no, that's too long, and then they want to increase the federal level 600, it's in 300. So there's some discussion on that. We'll see how things develop. They want to expand the medical plan, and stuff like that, so more people would qualify. Also, they want to give help out for all those students that want to better themselves, for themselves to be a more productive person to society instead of being lacking debt. They can't buy a car, they can't do this because they have so much student debt. They want to help them out and stuff like that. So that's kind of nice that they want to do that. They want to, Biden wants to, we'll see the plans on increasing the taxes. There's been some reports that they've said that it's only going to affect people or individuals or households that make $400,000 or more. But we'll see. Stay tuned. We'll see if that actually comes out. They also want to give a lot more funding and money to solar projects and solar. I know that the United States has a goal by 2050 to be very clean energy and clean air. So we'll see how that develops. They also want to give money to the sector of electric vehicles. They want to bring back that promotional fund or something like that to incentivize them on stuff like that to make more of electrical vehicles, which that should, it's a big flag. These following two, the electric vehicles, if you want to invest in stocks, wink, wink, I'm not a financial advisor. I have no, I'm just a guy on YouTube. Also for the marijuana, they want to bring some money. So, meaning wink, wink, if you want to invest in marijuana stocks, do your own research. I'm just a guy here just, making these videos. There are all risks and stuff like that. Also, like I mentioned earlier, the Biden administration really wants to bring out the checkbook and be like, hey, how much are we going to spend this time to bring the economy back up? And they're thinking trillions of dollars for the infrastructure, roads, bridges, tunnels, and all that stuff. So that's going to be interesting how that develops. They also want to extend in some shape or form the renters assistance. They want you to push it back. Also, there's some talk about the forbearance I know that that helped a lot of people that, you know, needed it, but then there was a lot of people that didn't need it, and they're like, free money, I'll just, you know, pay it towards the end or have a junior lien. So stay tuned for all that information. Also, we know that there's a Congress guy Congress by the name of Joe Manchin that is trying to throw a wrench in the project, saying that, hey, I really don't want to support the $2,000. I want to maybe more narrowed it or more focused, targeted, or maybe they want to possibly say, hey, my focus is more on the vaccines, but hey, we'll see how things develop. You know, sometimes when that happens in Congress, that just means that person or individual wants something for their state, and it just takes someone to go out there, all right, what do you want? You know, and stuff like that. So we'll see how things come along. And that being said, please stay tuned for other videos if you like the content, and consider subscribing for the channel, and share with someone you need it, right? Again, this is Efren, and I'll see you in the next video, all right?